So now I like to shift gears to some stories and some things that are happening. And dude, Abby, first of all, I'm not saying nobody cares, but the fact that you brought up that you're bisexual goes right into my first topic. I want to talk about Pride Month. Did you do anything this month? Is there anything happening in Florida? I mean, I don't think.
fun.
There's so much. I
There's
mean,
a bunch of stuff.
It's so gay everywhere.
It's just gay as hell. Everybody's just okay. That's perfect. So before I start,
I want somebody to teabag DeSantis during Pride Month.
Jesus Christ!
Rub it in.
What? Peter, like what? Okay, so before I even start this, I want to give a shout out to all my gay friends, all my family members that are gay, and just whoever goes that route. I love all these people. I hate, because mind you, anything that we talk about, it's homophobic, trans. They always throw that phobic, like we're scared, which is bullshit. But I wanna talk about, first of all, the word pride. And you always hear the word pride this, pride this. I want to give the definition of the word pride, just to give everybody a little heads up. And this is in Webster's and all the dictionaries. The definition of pride: a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievement, okay? So when I hear the word, like for instance, Abby, I'm proud to be Cuban, or I'm proud to be, I'm like, what do you didn't gain Cuban, you didn't gain Assyrian. You should be proud if you achieved something. So when I hear like being gay isn't you didn't do anything. Being trans isn't an achievement, all right? So when I hear Pride Month, I'm like, what are you like proud about? Like,
I mean, I've never had anal sex before. So
and I'm proud of you for that, Dodge. I'm proud of you. But it's your own achievement, so that's an achievement. But like, for instance, like if it was a month recognizing people in the community that, for instance, like if you won a marathon and you're gay, that's something to be proud of. If you're gay and you became an astronaut, no pun intended, I know that was gonna come off astronaut, but that's what you should be proud about. So I wanna know, like, Abby, what do you think, like the whole movement, do you think, so what was it, LGBTQ? I know they add another one every day.
Plus IA.
Plus I what?
LGBTQ plus IA.
Plus IA, which I don't even know. But
XYZ. Now
so Abby, when you see that, when you see certain letters in there, I think hijacking the movement, because I have a lot of gay friends that are like literally appalled about the trans thing and how they're taking away from the actual message. Because think about it, gay people, look at the struggle that gay people had to fight to get to, like, now gay people are fucking killing it. Now you're having guys are like, no, I'm this, and do you feel like it's changing the movement, the message of what's happening, how they're hijacking it?
So you asked a lot of questions.
Yes, I did.
So yeah, so pride is the same thing you said. They fought to get here, so they're proud of the fact that they can be out, and that is it. It's not that they achieved being gay, you know. It's not like a scoreboard on the head, you know. It's more that they're comfortable being out in public, and that's the moment that they're proud of. Now the trans thing it's real. I don't think it's a hijack movement. I think that it's connected, but it's a different movement in my opinion. So I feel like that's the most welcome place for them. If they're gonna be in any umbrella, it would be in that umbrella. And so that right now there's a lot of attention on it because people are kind of more and more accepting of gay. No one's really saying, so now this is the next thing to address of, can people accept this? Can people understand this?
And but do you think that, because I think people are born gay, like I hate when people are like, no, I just decided, no, it's not. It's in you to be that person. When I talk about the trans, because transgender, it comes from this gender dysphoria. It's a mental thing where people are like, I'm trapped in and mind you, more power. I hope Godspeed, and they figure it out. But my point is, for instance, what does pride have to do with all those videos? I've been seeing a bunch of videos of these parades of the sexual acts out in public. Like, for instance, when I say it's not, I don't think it's hijacking. It's blurring the actual cause of that pride that you were talking about. Because I've been seeing I'm talking about G-strings bent over. Kelly has a couple of these photos. What I want to know is, what does being proud have to do with like stuff like this? Kelly, do you have some of the photos? Can you show one of them?
Yep.
Like in public, I want to know what's the correlation between being proud and doing something. Okay, for instance, that on the right. This is on this month. Okay, on the right, that's a guy bent over. His asshole is showing. Not only is that lady having her kid, they're all watching. What does pride have to do with that? Okay, mind you, if that was a straight man, if I did that in the middle of the street, I would be in prison. I don't give a shit what month this is. I don't care what parade is going on. I'd be in jail. And there was one in West Hollywood where there was a guy tied up to like a S&M thing. He's tied up, his ass cheeks are butt naked, and the guy's whipping the shit out of him in the street. And they're just driving down the street doing this. I think that I lose the message of, okay, and you made me see something different. They're proud because they got to be noticed, but what does that have to do with the being proud to be gay? I don't understand the correlation.
So when I look at that, I'm more looking at the parent, not really the person on the festival or the parade or anything like that. So I think it's up to every parent to decide how you want to parent your kids, how much you want to shelter them. Growing up in New York, pride or not, I'm seeing that. You know, like as a kid, you just see way too much, and that was a choice of having, you know, where I grew up based off of my parents. So I don't, personally, I would not bring my baby to that because there's just so much going on. There's so much, it's a party. And so are you bringing your baby to a party? That's the question there. And if you do, they're going to see probably more than they need to at that age.
Okay, but let's just say minus the children. What does doing sexual acts like that in public, okay, I get that you're gay. Mind you, I'm straight. There's no, I'm out butt naked. Like, I'm trying to see where's the fairness. And if I did that as a straight man, the hell with the kids. I'm not saying to hell with the kids. There's no kids there. It's just grown-ups and everything. How is that not indecent exposure, which would be on any other day? I get it that they're gay, but why is everybody in G-strings with their dicks out and whipping each other? Doesn't that crosses a little bit of a line that has nothing to do with you being gay. That's you showing off your sexuality in public. That's where people look at that and go, I don't like that.
But would you be mad if it was a bunch of hot chicks doing it?
No, hold on. No, I wouldn't, because hear me out. And like, again, kids aside, in any other day, if a girl was out playing with herself in the middle of the street, bro, like, listen, mind you, I'm a dude, I'm not saying I'm a pervert, but obviously I love women. There has to be, you have to draw a line, bro. Right. Being proud of being gay, that has nothing to do with that. That's just like deviant behavior of people butt naked, just trying to be sexual. Kelly, what do you have a bunch of gay friends too, so I want to know what's your thought?
I feel like with everything, society over-sexualizes everything and anyone. Gay. So I feel, you know, I'm okay with, if you're gay, you're gay. I don't necessarily agree with, you know, swapping or whipping or whatever. But I agree with Abby. You know, the parents have a responsibility to. Oh, I
agree.
That's the parent's responsibility. If this is a celebration of you being free to express your sexuality, and that it happens to be the kink that you're into, and that's your sexuality, and this is your day to freely express that, I go in knowing that this is what I'm going to see, and this is what I'm exposing my kid to. And so you make the choice whether or not to participate and watch that. I support my gay friends and family, but not all of them do that. The extra stuff, the kinky stuff, the tying up, and it's not like that. And they stay with the same partner, or they have one partner, not multiple partners. I feel like society pushes minorities into exaggerating just who they are. Yeah. And so they feel like they have to own that, and they have to be proud of that too. And so I feel like some of them aren't always okay with just being themselves. Like, hey, I feel like if I was bi, I'm like, is it okay if I'm bi and I only have one partner? Do I have to have like multiple? So there's a lot of pressure, and because it's still a new movement. Like, it's just being widely accepted, right? So I feel like this movement is like trying to find its place, and like we're going from one extreme to another extreme, and it'll balance out. But Abby's right. The parents have a responsibility to keep their kids away from this stuff if they don't want them to see it. If I don't know what to do necessarily about kids that are exposing their kids to sexual stuff. Yeah, but if you're a group and you're having a day, it's a nationally recognized day for celebrate whatever your sexual thing is, then they deserve that. They can have that. I agree. Can do that.
No, I agree. And mind you, and I'm going to be real. I didn't even notice. I mean, I noticed the kid, but shouldn't there be something where, like, if you're grabbing a little kid, like, bro, I remember everything at that age. I didn't forget all the visual, all the crazy shit I saw. Why are you bringing your kid and just holding them? Like, what do you? Like, you feel me? Like, what is it? What would make a parent just be like, yo, look at, like, get involved in this? Like, I don't understand. What are you trying to get? What's the point with the kid?
I don't think there is a point. I think it's more the parent wanted to go and they just brought the kid. That's what I look at. Because I was like a kid who grew up in a bar. My parents wanted to go to the bar. I went to the bar with them.
Yeah.
Should I have been in a bar? Hell no.
Probably not.
Probably not. You know.
Do you drink now? Do you drink?
I'm not heavy. Yeah.
Good.
Like
Okay. You're a casual drinker.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. And did you see the last one was Rose Montoya? Apparently he's like she's a it's a guy that's now a girl, trans, Kelly, that had breasts. I'm so confused. Is he a trans guy? So he's a trans male because now he's a female.
She's a woman.
So okay,
so used to be a guy, had surgery. He's a woman.
Okay, so he goes. It was Pride something at the Pride Month at the White House, and this is where what I'm saying is you're like
very convincing woman too.
No, convincing. But here's my thing, and again, this is to me. You're all the struggle, all the things that gay people have gone through. Then you have this moment where you're on the White House lawn and you flash your tits on the how you're taking steps back. Can you just show what I'm talking about, Kelly? This is Rose Montoya at the White House on Pride. Obviously, he looks good. Is there volume on that, Kel? Oh, yeah. Look, he's hot. He looks good. Trans rights, okay. And then why? Like, what are you doing? You're on the white. Look at what the hell are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? You got to the White House, dude. I can't get to that lawn.
The bravest, the most inspiring.
Yeah, bravest because he's showing his tits. She's showing her tits on the What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? I don't get it. That's why it's like everything has to be sexualized. Put your tits away, dude. Show them the Dodge. You don't go to the White House and show your tits.
I'll accept them.
Of course, Dodge. You would
give me a few beers.
Dodge would hook up with them.
No problem. I'm right here. I'm open for business.
Dodge would.